Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a lover of all things beauty and makeup, especially eyeshadow palettes. I have a certain obsession with those. So a lot of my content tends to be circled around that, and so go figure, featuring an eyeshadow palette. I just did a first impression with this with my previous video. This is the Wicked Widow Beauty Resurrection palette, and I just love this gorgeous color story and palette and formula so much that I just need to play with it again. So I thought we would create something a little bit more magical this time around. I did something a little bit more. I just wanted to like play with the shadows the first time I used this. So I thought maybe we could do something a little bit more involved today. Hopefully. I pulled up this look that I had done actually quite a while ago. Hopefully that's in focus somewhat. I'll pull it back, maybe you'll be able to see it better back here with my face. Still learning how to use this camera and all the settings. But I had done this look forever ago using the Lethal Cosmetics Nightflower palette, and I just always really enjoyed it. So I thought it would be really fun to try to recreate something like that with this color story. So yeah, I think also I got some new liners. If I kind of show them from Gavisi Beauty with their recent Black Friday sale. So I think one in particular comes to mind that would be a lot of fun to use with this. So yeah, how about we just kind of jump into it, get started. Okay, so jumping right in, I am going to first take the black shade Sinner, and I'm going to take that on this little, it's technically like an angled like brow brush. It's KVD Beauty number 70. Not really sure if you can get these anymore. I'm pretty sure all these brushes got discontinued, unfortunately, because I really love the style. But I'm going to use this just to help start to create the shape. All right, so like the picture pulled open as like a reference. It's not like an uber complicated shape, but just so I can it's going to be a bit of a trust the process kind of a situation. Even already I'm kind of changing the way that I started to draw it. Go. Keep pulling up picture. Kind of a tail thingy. All right, something like that. Okay, now that I think we have the initial shape set out, I'm going to take this little like Morphe flat shader brush. Doesn't have a name or anything, and we're going to go in with this deep blue growth. I'm going to start just kind of stamping that inside of where the black is. Let me try not to cover my entire face with my mirror. I think there's always like a split second where I forget that I'm filming even though I'm literally talking to the camera. And so then I just start to slouch and get comfortable. Right. Something like that. And then let's hop into, I'm going to take another like sort of flat shader brush. This one is by Melt. It is the number 33, I believe it says. And we're going to go into the lighter blue beside that called Afterlife. Hopefully I showed that well enough. This shade right here. Gorgeous blue. Love that. Oh, I think my base is starting to crease. These are all just like blending into each other so beautifully, which doesn't surprise me based off of my other time using it and just also just my, yes, brief, but still, you know, experience with the brand. And I'm just going to go back into growth and just, I don't necessarily feel like I lost it, but I just want to re-intensify the blend between those two. I find that that is like the trick to stuff a lot of the times, is you have to just go back and forth and figure out, like, keep going back and forth until the blend works. Now back into Afterlife again. Just, I don't know, for me, I see already, like, it just looks so much more seamless and well blended. All right, and then we're first going to grab our NYX glitter glue, our handy little tool there. Use this for all shimmers. I'm just taking that on like a flat sort of painter brush thing. It's just from Amazon. It doesn't have a name. I should probably relook at the picture to make sure I'm still doing this correctly. Just a little bit more, so on the other eye too. I feel like I'm going to fix this side. I feel like the black, sorry if I cut off there for a second. I was just trying to say that I need to fix the black on one side. But as I was trying to say it, my 5-year-old decided to start screaming like he was an ambulance. So, motherhood. Anyways, now that we've laid down that glitter glue, I want to go in with the shade Mortal Rest, this shimmery blue. It's so gorgeous. We're just going to take that on the same brush, and we're going to start stamping that in. Oh, she is stunning. Not that I'm surprised, like, we might have to go back in with that Afterlife shade again because I feel like I just covered a bunch of that up, but we'll fix it. But I also really want this shimmer to have a lot of space, so there's also that. I feel like this side still has to come in a bit more. There we go. Looking somewhat even, sort of. As close as we're gonna get. It's the only thing I hate about doing kind of like sort of symmetrical sort of looks is it can be a nightmare trying to get them even. Anyways, let's see where else we were with that. So I think I need to bring the black all the way along, which actually I'm going to lay some black liner down first, and I'm going to crack open one of my new Melt black liners I got in their Black Friday sale. It's from their like their slick waterline eye pencil line. I've previously used their black, and they're like all day, everyday ones that they had. So I was excited to try their new black one in this formula. So let's see. Oh yeah. I thought I really loved the other liner, but oh, now I'm wishing I had gotten these in more colors. That was heavenly to put on. If you haven't tried these, I've only tried it once now, but I'm recommending it so far. That went on super smooth. If you've tried other ones from them, like other shades, like the lighter ones, let me know what your thoughts are. So I'm going to add black to the lower lash line, and to do that I'm taking this Melt number 25. It's just like a flat definer brush. And we're just going to take that and stamp that right along the lower lash line. And we are going to bring it inwards as well, because with this look, I also did a little bit of a inner corner, which I'm going to attempt, but I am not always particularly good at, so we'll see how this continues to go. But so far coming together not too bad. I feel like I really have to look forward into my mirror when I do this. That one got really blobby. Anyways, we'll fix it up when we put on the liner, which I just realized I'm going to have to get some water for, because I didn't grab any water for that, and that's not really going to work. Sorry, this wig, especially with this beanie on, is like super hot, and you'd think just logically just take it off so you're not filming with it, but who's logical with stuff? Alright, I'm going to open up these liners and figure out what one we're going to play with. Be right back. Okay, so a little bit of time passed because my computer decided to die on me because I am so organized and didn't bother to check to see if it had a good charge. Anyways, it's okay. It gave us a chance to recharge the computer and our brain and recenter, get some water so that we can do our liner, which I'm going to attempt to do on screen. And then also, yeah, I guess just decide what one we're going to go with. So I want to go with one of these new ones. So I got 4 new ones from Kavisi Beauty, and I believe these are a more recent release for them, these shades. So one I got is this beautiful sort of lavendery pink called Cherry Blossom. It looked more pink, I feel like, online, but looking at it in person, it has a little bit more of a purple hint to it. This was my favorite out of the bunch. This is this gorgeous, bright, but almost chartreusey green called Slime, and I absolutely love this. This is the one that I've been I'm leaning towards, but I don't know. I can't quite decide. And then this beautiful vibrant pink called Candyland. I just love that shade. I wish that I had gotten more. I had more in my cart originally, but I decided I had to behave, so I only got these 4, but they were buy one, get one free, so it was too good of a deal to pass up. And then just this gorgeous periwinkle called Lucky Charm. I think this would be really gorgeous too. I just think that this might be a little too like monochromatic, so I think I'm definitely gonna like pass on Lucky Charm right now, even though I really do want to use this shade eventually. But ooh, when it comes to the other 3, I think I need to hold up with my mirror too. I don't think I'm gonna go Candyland. I think that's a little too bright. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go Slime. Yeah, we're gonna go Slime. I love Cherry Blossom too, but I feel like in the original look, even though like the shadows were purple, I feel like I also went with like did go with like a purpley liner then too. So I think I want to go with something a bit more contrasting, a bit different. So we're gonna go with Slime. I'm so excited. Let's find one of my liner brushes at a length that I like. I think this one will work. I don't have a name for this. This is, I believe, a set that I had gotten off of Shein like forever ago. But I'm going to get my liner kind of all activated because that'll take a second, and then we'll get started on trying to border this look. Okay, I think we have a consistency that's going to work. I'm going to try my best not to get the mirror in the way, but it's really hard to do liner without looking really close, especially since I normally wear glasses, so detail work is not easy. But, oh no, I just realized I got some like black fallout on my eye. Well, to fix it up later. Anyways, I picked up some of that slime color, and I need to have my arm resting down, so if I seem like I'm down a little bit, I just need that kind of support. And we're just going to go in at the start and start to go along the edge. And just do our best to keep a long fluid line. I know liner can be intimidating, just trying to keep it going, but realistically, as long as you're doing, I don't know, my best advice is just practice like with the brushes. Like the longer the brush used to terrify me, and then I've just since discovered that it's actually a little bit more helpful to have a bit longer of a brush. So I'm just going to go back over it because I feel like that first line is a little bit thin. Plus I need to like redefine out the outside. All right, I'm going to stop there and I'm going to actually continue that with a new stroke. I am finding like if I like press down a little bit more with my brush, hold it a little bit more against my skin, sorry, I say a lot, it gives me a slightly thicker line, which is what I want. So I'm just going to find a good starting point and continue. Beautiful, just like that. Ooh, I really like this color. Good call, good call. Because I just wanted to add like a little accent. It doesn't need to like overtake the look. And then we're going to do this spot down here. A bit shorter of a stretch. The top part's always the hardest just because it's a lot longer. And then we're going to do this one. I always like to go like be pulling towards like where like my tip or like kind of wing thing is going to be, just because I find it easier to like have like my more like blunt sort of spot at like the innermost part or at like the inside corner, where I don't need it to necessarily be as sharp, and I just rather have it like be able to get like that flick from the end of like the brush stroke at the outside. Hopefully that makes sense. And then we're just going to do a little bit right here. Right. Something just like that. Then, let's see, do I want to use this brush? All right, let's try to do the inside corner. So this one I'm doing it a little bit opposite of what I just said, and that's mostly just because of angles. Like I don't feel like I can control it as easily going out that way, so I am going like from the point. Something like that. Not the most perfect inner corner, and I'm gonna have to like fix up the shadow a little bit, but I think that more or less gets what we want. I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then we'll come back for a little bit of gem fun and placement. We got it matched up the best that it's going to be. I also decided I want to go in with a little bit more sparkle on the inner corner before I place any gems. So I'm going to take this loose glitter from Midas Cosmetics. I'm so sad that I don't think they're in business anymore. And I wish I could order like even more of like the glitters they had, because they had such amazing glitters. But again, sorry, I don't know if I said the name, but this is just like a loose glitter, fine glitter in jelly. It's just got this beautiful sort of blue, green, and that iridescence to it. I already placed a little bit of my glitter glue down with this Luxie 213, and I'm just going to go directly in, trying not to go too heavy because I just sort of want to like dab it in. I don't want like super intense glitter. And then we're just going to lightly tap that right in there. I don't know if it's going to be as apparent, like it's showing up kind of over the shimmer nicely. It's not really kind of showing up on the skin as much, but that's more so going to be covered with gems anyways. I just wanted to add a little extra sparkle. Yeah, something like that. Not too much. And then I need to decide what gems I'm going in with. I think I'm going to use a combination of these kind of two sets I have. I get all of my gems from Shein. This one's basically the same as this, I think. I think they're the same size. Yeah, I think they're the same. It's just simply this is one is just a little bit more concentrated. So actually I think I'm just gonna grab some from this and put this one away for now. I got myself somewhat organized for some gem placement. I just go in with like whatever lash glue I'm currently using. So right now it is the Melt Cosmetics Lash Glue. I've been liking this a lot. I picked this up on a previous sale from them, and it's good. I like it. And then I pulled out an assortment of colors, and I also found my container of gems that's the same as the other one, but just like slightly larger. So there's a couple different sizes. And so I'm going to go through first with my lash glue, and I'm just going to dot a few places. That I want some gems. I try not to do too many dots at once just because then it just dries too fast and I lose where it is. And then I'm taking my little double-sided thing. I use like the silicone side to pick up like my gems. I have no idea what this side is for. If you want to teach me, fill me in, have at her in the comments, but I do not know what that side does. So anyways, I just pick it up and I place it down. I'm just going to pick up another one. I think we're going to put a small one this time. It's that there. Right there. Alright, so some things starting like that. I'm going to place a bunch more. I'm probably going to place some like down here, right here, and like right here, similar to how I had it in that photo. I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera. Or actually, you know what, maybe I'll just like kind of speed do it on here. Like I'll fast forward through that section just because you don't need to watch me slowly place gems on my face. But, all right. Here it is, the finished look. What do we think? I'm super happy with how this turned out. It was a lot of fun recreating this look, but just in a different color story. To finish off the look, I used my, you should just know it by now that I'm always wearing these. They are the Ioni Halfling lashes. These are in Full Foxy Drama Half Lash. Even though I wear them all the time, I still have to read it to look at the name because I have terrible memory. On the lips, I went with a combo from Melt Cosmetics. This is the Perfectionist Lip Pencil in Caffeine. I absolutely adore this, and I'm kicking myself for not picking up more during their recent Black Friday sale. And then I also went in with one of their Ultra Matte lipsticks in the shade Zaddy. This shade in particular, I don't find it to be very, like, I find it to be on the creamier side and not very matte. So I don't know, I think it's just kind of really shade dependent when it comes to their formula. I also went in with the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Noctilucent. Gosh, I can speak. Highlight palette. I love this for highlighter as well as just like adding accents of sparkle to the eyes. And I went with this gorgeous pinky kind of peach shade here called Phenomena. Absolutely love that. I went in on my face and then also on my brow bone with that. And yeah, I think that is the look. So there we go, guys. Another look using the absolutely stunning Wicked Widow Beauty Resurrection palette. I got mesmerized for a second just looking in the viewfinder and staring at this gorgeous color story. I just can't get over how amazing this palette is. It is so beautiful, and every time I finish playing with it, I'm already so excited to play with it again. So that just right there says how amazing of a palette it is, because you just want to constantly play with the makeup that you spend all this money on. So if you haven't gotten it already and are thinking about it, I can never say that you need to have anything, but I can just definitely say, in my opinion, it is worth it, at least from my perspective. So again, take that as you will, but I love it. I adore it. I think it's going to end up being my #1 palette of the year, and I just can't wait to try even more from them. I can't wait to see what they do next. But yeah, I think that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. It was a lot of fun recreating this previous look of mine, this time on film, on a video, in a different color story. Had so much fun. I hope if you enjoyed it that you give this video a like. Maybe leave a comment down below. I always love hearing from you guys, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I would love to have you stick around for more of my generally eyeshadow based makeup obsession. So come on this journey with me. If you also don't already, I would love it if you would check me out on my other socials. I'm on Instagram and TikTok, Spooky Mama Glam on those platforms as well. And that's about it. That's really all I got to say. I really should just stop now. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.